Myself, Sir R.S. Pagar, HOD in Chemistry, Arts, Better and now in Tybsc in Industrial Chemistry. There is a third chapter is Manufacture of Basic Chemical. Now you know that in our laboratories as well as in different purpose of the industries as well as different types of there is a chemical industries, pharmaceutical industries, polymer industries, textile industries, dyes industries, as well as different types of the manufacturing industries that like to be present some of the basic chemicals which are like to be. Now this chapter is having, we have to discuss about the some types of the basic chemicals. What about the manufacturing process of these basic chemicals? What are the physicochemical principles that's supposed to be used? We'll discuss in the detail. There is a three are the basic chemicals you supposed to be study. First is the ammonia, sulfuric acid, and acid. These are the very basic chemicals which are used in the different types of the industries. Now, first is the ammonia. Generally, ammonia is the one of the basic chemicals. It is to be very important. It required in the all types of the laboratories. But in the basic picture is there that have to be used types of the chemical process. Now this is present in nitrogen, particular formula ammonia. Now this containing in the nitrogen the proportion, the pressures, optimum temperature, and catalyst this ammonia. Now in the first of the very important scientist of manufacturing and Haber process. This is today's process. In the Boss and Haber's that when still catalyst that's supposed to be used that have to be different types of the standard condition. It then reaction is to be Celsius 300 atmosphere pressure are there steel converter. Now Boss and Haber's that is used as the raw material nitrogen gas and hydrogen gas. These are the basic chemicals, basic gases which are used to the preparation of the ammonia. Now the hydrogen gas is to be obtained in the different types of the process are there from other gases to be there. As coke is the to be used, in the is to be there. Natural gases is also like to be that have to be. Water is also there. There, electrolysis process is hydrogen gas. Now the nitrogen gas is to be obtained from producer gas CO plus. Here also it has to be collected by using in the gas. Now this chemical process are there in the Boss and Haber's. They are in the water gas and producer gas respectively. Steam treated in very high degree of process are the end process. Then as well as producer gas is to be obtained in the coke is there. The carbon pairs are having nitrogen temperature that can be produced in CO plus N2. This gas is to be mixed in the form of carbon monoxide. It's coal and has to be purified. Now reaction in the oxidation tower. Remember by the mixture of the water gas and produce it pass in oxygen tower. Then the carbon monoxides present gas CO. By using up this, iron oxide is the catalyst, well as this is also the member with the chromium, selenium. This can be heated up to 450 degrees Celsius. This reaction is the exothermic reaction. It has to be produced by the within the H2 gas containing CO2. It containing water. Of the consider in the H2. Now the reaction in the converters. Now converters are in ammonia that containing in the 1s proportion. This you remember compressions. So then this is the exothermic reaction here. For temperature as well as pressures, and it is to be pressure of the ammonia gas is to be standard condition is to be there. Separation of the ammonia considering the types of the other types of the gases which is to H2 is to be recycled. 8% of the ammonia it can be killed down 15 degrees Celsius. This is the liquid cool down, and that can storage in the tank is to be there. This is the one of the process is to be the how the nitrogen gas is the plus nitrogen and oxygen standard condition pressure catalyst this gas in the unreacted form. Cycle is there. After the cooling 15 degrees Celsius, the liquid ammonia is. Now this is the procedure is the sketch diagram. When H2 they are converted in the form or the reactor. Compressor means to maintain the pressure, temperature, concentration. Second is the reactor. Reactors are having the this is obtained by that use. This is also in the of this diagram. Steps is now majorly you discuss chapter is what are the physical is to be for possible reaction. Ask in the examination. So what are the physicochemical principles used in the manufacturing? Now the generally the ammonia is the gas in the form. Now N2, what about the volume of the N2? What about the volume of H2? What about the this is the temperature, pressure, and takes place to the form is known as the physicochemical principle. Now this reaction is the exothermic. This reaction is to be considered in the ammonia. This is the typical part. According to the Lee-Chatterley's principle, reactant is converted in the depending upon the number of the moles of the reactant. This chemical reaction, one volume of the volume of the H2, the two volume of the ammonia. Hence you remember, total volume of the reactant is to be 1 plus 3 is 4. Total volume of the means the reactant volume is more as compared to the product. Means the according to the Lee-Chatterley's principle, this reaction is to be more favored in the pressure. Applying the pressure, reactants will be converted in the product is there. This is the de-Chatterley's principle. According to the equilibrium condition, then this reaction is more favored. High pressure is supposed to be dense urine products. Now what about the temperature is there? Now this reaction is nearly about the is to be stable. Formation of increase. Temperature is to be increased. So that time the reaction is to be product is to be obtained, is to be decreased. So it can be for optimum condition supposed to be. This optimum condition they are obtained the of the amount. Then remember temperature this is given by near about converted of this one 400 temperature here 50 to 50 degrees between of that then the maximum formation in then temperature pressure both and then the product of the now what about the pressure so I'll discuss this pressure is near about remember 200 atmosphere is pressure is to be 4% of the pressure it is for pressure. What about the catalyst are there? Generally the catalyst see the species are there. Number of types of the metals are there, metal oxides are there. So that have to be initiate the reaction. Also the rate of the reaction. So you consider in the catalyst are the are having oxide. These are the some types of the oxide used. Then this reaction rate time is also near about 2 hours. Temperature is near about 4 Celsius. This reaction have to be completed. The concentration of the catalyst have to be product of the now this is the use of the ammonia. About the ammonia generally this ammonia fertilizer is also there. Urea is the one of the very important fertilizer as well as it also using the process which is industry nitrodynes, carbonitrodyne as well as annealing process as well as process sintering process. This is the number of process it is also remember it also in the pharmaceutical industry sulfate cosmetic also textile also industry so this is the each and every industry section of the metal are the extracted from ores is also used as the very important chemicals are there so in the examination you supposed to are the principal are the there is a inhibitor process which is used manufacturing of the are the important conditions which is required of the respective process diagram the inhibitors that have to be really manufacture of in commercial process. Today this process, same process, same mechanism, same of the flow sheet diagram to prepare positive of the N2NH2. These gases have to be prepared. Producer gas and what gas is to be used. It can be purified. After purification, can be reacted to each other according to the principle. Standard conditions like to be but good quality is to be there. Cooling 19 degrees Celsius, it converted in liquid. The weaker ammonia or the liquid ammonia is to be there. Question is supposed to be asked in the examination is to be prepared. Principle inhaber as well as of the ammonia. This type of the question is